What is up, Turner Nation? I had to change the wing. Yeah. So today we're gonna go over this book. Well, sort of. I'm gonna start off the way I did with the other books, but this is part 1 of this series, Pokemon Top 10 Handbook. Now, reading the front cover from 2007. This was 10 years after Pokemon was released. So, this is going to be their picks from 10 years, not 10 years ago, like 14 years ago, 15, I don't know. Can't do the math in my head right now. So, it's 2019. So, 10, 11, 12, 13 years ago. Okay, so, I'm going to start this out the same way. And by the way, the lists in this book is solely from Pokemon, and I am not taking, and Scholastic, I am not taking any of this for myself. This is all them, all for them. This is just a fun video that I really thought would be fun. Okay, there's my disclaimer. Alright, so you look at the front of this book. There's obviously some writing, which I was glad when it comes to, you'll see in a minute. Alright, there's pretty, a lot of crinkles on here too. We got some folding of the front cover. Looks like it was put in a backpack quite a bit, with the folding of the cover. There's some creases up here at the top, like it got nicked while being in a folder. Looks like a little scratched right here, like it got bent in half, you can tell. It's got some nicks all on the binding. Got ourselves a little dash like the other, the Sinnoh, I think was the one that had that. Actually, it was black and white, but anyways, we got some. I'll do that over there. And then we got some nicks and stuff on the back cover. Alright, so if you open it up, obviously there's some more writing on the inside cover. I'm going to skip to the back into the cover. It's looks like it's picked up the ink from the last page a little bit on there. Maybe it got hot a little bit and kind of soak it up. Alright, the back cover says the hottest fire types, the most sizzling electric types, the smartest Pokemon experts, the baddest battles, and that's just the beginning. Celebrate 10 awesome years of Pokemon with this book of top 10 lists. Excuse me. By the way, happy birthday to Game Freak, because they're turning 30 this year, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, so you got the cover. Obviously the cover's cute. Pikachu. Everyone loves Pikachu, right? It's a little different. Pikachu's over here this time. Okay, so let's move on. You know what? I wonder if this was like from a library. That's why it's kind of nicked there. They took off the sticker and it kind of ripped it. Because it's kind of, well, never mind. I don't know. We'll see. I doubt it's from the library. Alright. So like I said, this is from 2007. And I am not copying this in any way. That's what the front page says. So, alright, so the contents. Front page says 10 awesome years is the page which we're going to read in this one. Section 1 is the Pokemon types. Section 2 is the Pokemon characters. Section 3 is the action. Section 4 is the top 10 best. And the end, no way. That's what it says. The end, no way! Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 types that it's going to go through. Legendary Pokemon was considered a type. Okay, so there is 11 videos just right there in general, and then the other sections. So this is gonna be fun. I'm going to love this. And I'm probably going to do about half tonight. Less than that. Probably half the 11. Half of the others tomorrow. And hey, this one's going to be a lot more editing, so it's going to take forever. So if I'm in the same outfit in a lot of the videos, you know why. Because I did a lot of them tonight. Alright. Anyways, let's move on. Alright. 10 awesome years. 10 years is a long time. It's a whole decade. It's half 20 and a tenth of 100. 10 is a pretty big number. Sorry. I might say this to my kids when they're 10. I'm just kidding. When most people turn 10, they eat some cake. By the way, the 10s in this book, they look like eyes. Alright, the ones, sorry. They eat some cake or have a party, right? So what happens when Pokemon turns 10? Well, Munchlax will probably eat some cake, but Munchlax, he does that every day, so not so exciting. No, celebrate 10 years of Pokemon. You need to do something big, something huge, like read this book on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, this might be on remember. Alright. Book of Pokemon Top 10 lists? That's right. In this book, you'll find lots and lots of lists about all things Pokemon. The hottest Fire-type Pokemon, the most sizzling electric Pokemon, the smartest Pokemon experts, the baddest battles, and that's just the beginning. We've examined every aspect of the Pokemon world to calculate which Pokemon people, moments, and other things belong to this list. The lists. We've scratched our heads, argued, and worked night and day just to get these lists together. Of course, if you're a really Pokemon fan, a true Pokemanic, you will probably disagree with all of these. What we have to say, I'm sorry. Let me restart that. You will probably disagree with everything we have to say. There we go, I said it right this time. No way. Should that Pokemon be number 1? Or, I can't believe it. They left my favorite Pokemon off the list. But, it's just an opinion. If your opinion is different, go to page 79 of this book, which we will do. There, you can make a list of your own personal best Pokemon of all time. But before you head to page 79, check out the lists. You may learn something new. You may even agree. And if you don't, you can spend the next 10 years just arguing about it. Which a lot of YouTubers do. So, hey. That was the end of that section. So let's move on to the title page of section 1, Pokemon types. Alright. And then, after that, I will get to the end. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to say that to the end. Alright. With nearly 400 known Pokemon in this world, it's not easy to pick the top 10 best. Although, we'll try later on in this book. You probably know that Pokemon can be divided into different types. Fire, water, grass, and more. Each type has different strengths and weaknesses. Within each type, you can usually find super strong or kind of weak Pokemon. In this section, we picked 10 types of Pokemon and did a top 10 list of each one. So there's 10 types, plus the 11th is the legendary. We also did a bonus list. I said that, I'm sorry. Of top 10 legendary Pokemon. Here's what we thought about when we came up with our list. To be fair, we kept legendaries off all the lists except for the legendary Pokemon list. So you won't find Mewtwo as the number 1 psychic Pokemon. We stuck a Pokemon that most trainers can easily capture and train. 2. Some of the Pokemon on this list might be dual types. Blaziken is a combination of fire and fighting type Pokemon, but it appears only on the fire type list. A dual type Pokemon will appear only on one list, not both. Super size and strength don't necessarily mean a Pokemon is number one on a list, or even included on a list at all. We looked at a lot of factors when rating Pokemon. A top 10 Pokemon might be skilled in contests, or loyal, or versatile in battle, or just super cute, like Pikachu. I added that part, sorry. The like Pikachu. If a Pokemon has been a big help to Ash or his friends, it's probably going to be on a list too. Got it? Good. Check it out. Check out the Pokemon in this section. Can you find your favorite? So, hey, let's get started with these top 10 Pokemon lists. This one's going to be a lot harder to edit, because I'm going to actually try to edit in some of the characters. And, oh, that's weird. Okay. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.